We're going to be doing a review on some live rosin today. This one today is going to be the Drunken Strawberries. Uh, yeah, this one's going to be the Drunken Strawberries coming from Snacksland. This is it. I'll definitely post a better video of it on my I'll do a short of it just so that the people have a better view of it and everything. But I'll get into describing it in a second. Just want to give an opportunity for some people to gather in. Take a dab of it real quick while I wait. Yeah, it's good enough water. There's a few things I really like about this. Then there's a few things that I would say aren't too special. So definitely want to speak about that, go in depth, and try to give as well spoken of a reason on my ratings. I also wanted to mention before I actually get into this, I'm gonna be doing a little tournament where it's gonna be extracts, a bunch of different concentrates in it. Give me 1 second. I just want to see if the cat is outside. It's not even raining, so I thought the cat was out there. But so I'm gonna be doing this concentrate contest where it's basically going to be rosin on one side and then other different forms of extracts on the other side. And I think it's gonna be a cool way of showing the differences, showing that there is big differences, but there's also similarities that a lot of people would overlook. And for a lot of reasons, I actually fully understand why people would overlook them, but the differences are major as well. So to do a full breakdown contest where I'm able to fully show the differences and show the similarities, it'll be interesting, it'll be fun to do. But what's up, what's up? I hope everyone's having a good day today. I'm gonna take a quick dab and then I'm gonna get into the review of this. Today we have the Drunken Strawberries. Drunken Strawberries is a cross of the Motor Breath 15 and I think it was Strawberry Guava. I'm actually blanking on what it's definitely either Strawberry Guava or melted strawberries. I think it was Strawberry Guava. Cheers. So this one, definitely pretty smooth. I would say that for sure, but let's just get into it. The thing that I think is the most important thing when it comes to extracts, when it comes to dabs, is usually the effect. Usually people are smoking it because of the effect or the flavor. So the first two that I'm going to take note of is high, then taste, then I'm going to go into the smell, then the look, because the look really doesn't matter for shit when it comes to extracts. But for the effects, I would say the effects aren't super heavy on this one. Definitely not super heavy on this one. It's gonna be this euphoria that is very uplifting, very relaxing at the same time. It's gonna be something that probably is best suited for daytime, and that's not necessarily my preference, but it is something that is enjoyable. It's something that is I'm able to see there's definitely a big crowd for something like this. Is it really gonna satisfy that crowd fully though? Probably not. I would say that this is definitely something that deserves about a 7, and I think that's for good reason. I definitely would say that this is something that is not extremely strong at all, but it's not weak. It's just kind of average, not really great, just kind of average. So a 7 is being as fair as I can be. I think that's a little bit generous. Moves us to the taste. The taste on this one, I want to say a 7, but I'm gonna have to say an 8 because it is pretty good when you do it at a lower temperature. You burn it at a higher temperature, like I just did right there, you're not really gonna get a great taste out of it. It's gonna be a little bit of this gassy strawberry taste when you burn it at a little bit higher temperature. When it's low temp, when you do it at a lower temp, when you're wasting it to taste it, it is gonna have this smooth, sweet strawberry with very funky, gassy, almost hard to explain type of taste. So it does make sense to me why they named it Drunken Strawberries. It makes a lot of sense. But overall, I'm just gonna have to say an 8 for the taste because it's not bad. It's definitely something that has a lot of good parts about it, but it's not bad. So it moves us on to the smell. Smell on this one, I'm gonna have to say a 7. I'm gonna have to say a 7 because this one is definitely a little bit weaker. Definitely not gonna be the thing that's just jumping out the jar. It's not gonna be something that's just overwhelming, but it's gonna be something that's decent, especially when you take it out of the refrigerator. It's gonna have a nice fresh strawberry with not really much funk on the smell, but it's gonna be this sweet strawberry that is just a little bit of a sharp smell. I don't know how to fully explain it. It's not necessarily like a gas or a funk, but it's gonna be this interesting aroma. I would definitely say I like the smell, but it's definitely very light, very light. It's something you have to kind of sit there with for a second and kind of just like really try to smell it. Where some of the things are gonna be jumping out of the jar. This is definitely not jumping out of the jar. I would say a 7 at most for the smell. Moves us to the look. The look on this one a 10 because it's beautiful. It's easy to work with. Very easy. Very simple. No real bad stuff about the look at all. So it is what it is. I would say this is definitely beautiful. It's something that would pass the eye test for nearly anyone. It's not something that's super light colored. It's beautiful. It's something that looks perfect. But overall, this is gonna get a 7.5. I would say it's not something that I would go back and chase. Definitely not something that I was super disappointed in, though. I would say this is definitely something that I was basically happy enough with where I would say it gets my recommendation, but it's definitely not something that I'm chasing again. So there's definitely plenty of other stuff out there that would probably get a better recommendation from me. At the end of the day, I would definitely say this is something that was decent for the price. So can't really complain, but I can say it's not elite. So it is what it is. I will try to post some more live streamed reviews within the next day or so, but I also will be posting some videos of the different products and also will be posting a flyer for this new concentrate contest that I'm going to be doing. So, very interested to hear people's feedback, what they think should be in the concentrates contest. Is there any different strains that they want to see or different brands they want to see? Definitely let me know. Definitely interested to hear the feedback from the people. But Until then, stay blessed.